Hello, hello. All right. Sorry. Good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, The Underrated One. Um, Tonight we are. Hey, big sis, how you doing? We are celebrating. Today makes 1 year of the passing of my second oldest brother, Paul T. Thomas, and I'm gonna go a little about it. I should have posted last live, but it's about been Tom Malone. Peace to you. Thanks for coming. Let me read this out first. Got to read this out first before I continue. Come enjoy real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous one individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We got. Yeah, we got big sis in the house. That's big sis in the house. She been knowing the family for a long time, and she has been a big part of my life. That's right there, Lorna Cromwell. And got Tom Malone, day one, brother Mark Nash. Thanks for coming. We're gonna wait for some more people to come in. Um, Before I hit the intro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all solid. Thank you. Um, Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that because that's gonna take that. That's gonna take me a while to look for it for the one I did last year. Again, my brother was born November this I believe 17th, 1964. He had two daughters, um, Jennifer and Coley. He was married. They married twice, matter of fact. And he was all about family. He was all about family. And he was always there. So usually I usually started off like that, but I'm in a good, like I said, I know, um, been hard for people like my big sis Lorna. Been hard for us. Hey, communities, solutions. Hey, um, but hey, what's going on? I ain't see you in a while. You said you was gonna come back. Yeah, blessings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just like again, today makes a year that my second oldest brother passed. Makes a year, so catch up with y'all. You know, after this year, talk about what I'm doing, and I'm gonna add a little something here and there about my late um, second oldest brother. I'm just waiting for some people to come in. I don't want to start and then I have to go back and stuff like that. So we're gonna give it like another 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with the intro. Then we're gonna get it going. But I hope everybody is doing fine. Um, Hope everything is well with you. Or praise to Jehovah God and the Son Jesus Christ. And that everybody's fine. Everything. See, everybody, you got the hat on, the tie. I got a hat. See, Yankee. See, I got my initials on it. See, JT. See it is. Boom. Don't okay. I'm New York. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm hanging there, Aubrey. Aubrey hanging there. Well, before let me go on my channel. There, I know you know there are certain things I haven't done on the underrated music talk. I haven't done the men's talk. Didn't feel like doing it. I didn't want to do it. Not into it. Can't say I'm not into it, but no sport. So of the venture thing. So, but so, but I can say this to anybody that deals with death in the family. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's that human feeling, though, of sadness, angry, all wrapped up in one. Like today, after I went did a little food shopping. Something happened in the apartment. They got to fix it. I was pissed off for that, and I had to pray on to make sure that I was like, even kill and think about my second oldest brother, things we used to do together, and I was thinking about big sis, Lorna, and she was part of that too, and it was some good times. It was some good times, and I know people gonna say, "Oh, it's such." Sometimes we gotta, you know, but it's still sad, People say, "Oh, those are memories, though." Yeah, goes. So I dressed up. So I had got my black shoes, some blue jeans, some black jeans, and I was gonna tuck in my shirt, but yeah, my brother he said, "I like you like that. I like you like that." It's okay. I wear it like that. Usually I was gonna throw on a sweater, but I said, "Nah." So I think about taking some pictures. Most likely I probably issue some pictures out. But by another minute we gonna play this intro. Hey, there you go, the one and only Clay Dog. What's good? Stay right there. I want y'all to stay right there. Chocolatina, thanks for coming for your support. Yes, it is. It really is. And so at that time, you really need somebody. Sometimes you hit them with the horn and everything. When I hit them with the horn, I mean the phone. So, well, sometimes that's not enough. You can ride them all day and talk. That's not enough. Sometimes you need that human touch. Know that you care. Whatever they need, you provide. If they hungry, they think it's stuff. I have to force myself to even eat the Wawa sandwich, and I wouldn't even have a taste for it. But the one cool thing about death, you gotta deal with it, and life goes on. Ash to ash, dust to dust, and so I'm here. Well, I'm gonna hit you with this intro, and we're gonna get this going. We're going to get. No, I ain't playing the music tonight. But I'm gonna hit you with this intro and be back.
Sometimes people don't know how much hard work you put in. But when it comes time to battle, you must think about each and every day that you put that hard work in.
Why don't you play anymore?
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit.
I'm back. I'm back. If y'all can hear me, press one right now. Anybody get me from the chat? Press one, please. Press one. Shout out to Brother She. Thanks for coming. Okay. Anybody else can hear me? Okay. Again, welcome to my channel. Underrated Darkness, yours truly. Underrated One. And I know Lorna will like this. BK Black Boss. Yeah. So I'm not gonna really get into it but I talked about last year. But I'm just going certain things about a year after how our family had to deal with it. And I hope Jennifer, my niece hear me like this. Did I say that on my last? No, I don't think I said that on my last year. But what happened? He was sickly for the last 4 months of his life. It seemed like he was coming around and something happened. And she was telling me that he's dying. But I was like, wow. And I remember I talked to him like 2 days before that. He was trying. He said, I was trying to Zoom and all that and everything. And thank you. Thanks for coming. And I remember she went to the hospital. She told me, said, Dad, you don't look good and everything. So don't worry, I'll keep you posted. It's okay. And I was really like God myself. I was at my old apartment, not this one. I was at the old apartment. And he passed away early morning. But my niece trying to call me, and then at that time I wasn't getting no sleep. I was going through things, and I was thinking about my brother, so I didn't hear the phone. So if I find she called me at some days that I'm trying to call you, but Daddy passed. I'm like, no. And we've been through it lately. 2019 lost our mother, and then we lost our younger brother. You know, within 2 years later, we lost Paul. And I talked to my brother and I talked to my sister. I'm not gonna say their names. So, no, I'm not gonna do that. But my brother was funny. He was funny, but I was talking to him and he said, "Yeah, I came. I finally took out his number. 'Cause every time I look at it, it's sad. And today, I can't do it. No, my brother Clarence, the second oldest brother passed. And but I'm glad that you're here. And just hard. And within 2 years, lost four people. you know. Then I also suffered personal losses too back in 2020. So 2020 wasn't really good either. But then I know for a fact that I will see him again. And I just gotta get there. Just gotta get there. And it's you know. Oh yeah. No, don't worry. No, 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 no worry. Don't worry, brother. C. And and I remember my niece. She was like, "You okay? It's all right to cry." But I gotta be strong for her because she was doing the run around and stuff, and there was a lot of things happening to her too. And then I remember she sent me some money through Cash App to give me some food. You know, you know. I think the only thing that I'm not gonna say no regret, but I wish still be living. I could have cooked for him because he loves my cooking. You know, he loves my cooking. No, he loves when I be articulate too. Mm, you know, and other things that I want to do. You know, main event mark. Shout out to the mighty LDBC that stands for Lions Den boxing community, also basketball community. Shout out to the LDBC. Also, shout out to hashtag TWT family. Shout out to y'all too. Thank y'all for your support too. And he was all about family. You know, he was all about family. What the best memories I have for him? There's a lot. I think the best memory when I had, to tell the truth, me and class from New York, so he know what I'm talking about. Morgan Stanley on Wall Street. He was working there one time. He took me out and he bought me some nice shoes, man. And these shoes was like $200. And then the restaurant we went to, it was a Spencer restaurant. It was around Wall Street area. Each plate was like $200. So yeah, spend you can go spend. Nah. That's times we gotta have the best. And best memory. I think the best memory class that um he always advocate for me. At the time I was the youngest, so it was people after me. Hold my own and everything. But, he was always right there. You know. Oh yeah, it was another memory because he always short. He was like 5'5", 5'6". But I know you taller than me, but I break your knee and bring you to my size. I said, man, I'll take you little shorty and throw you out the window like it ain't nothing. Reef the Watcher. Thank you so much. That be part of the LDBC family, part of our family, part of many part of the LDBC. And then we got brother Clarence, he from TW. Hashtag TWT. Shout out to y'all. So and but he was a man's man. When he knows right, he gonna stick up to it. He gonna stick up to it. And that's what us as men we should do. No, I mean, it don't have to be us men. We should be women too. Us as human beings, we know that it's right. It's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice that we have to understand. Not everybody's not gonna want to roll with you. Oh, what's going on, brother Snowman? Thank you. I want you to go check out his channel. He talks a lot to I checked him out. I mean, he checked me out first, and thank you so much. And he got a lot of stuff, y'all. And Stormman in the morning. I'm gonna tell, let me see. I don't know. Reef the why I don't know. Hold up, man. I gotta do some more because I made sure I don't know what happened. Main event, my made sure my ever since my channel came back, a lot of stuff a lot of hanky panky gold stuff like that. I want y'all to add type some in there. Snowman, I want you to type some in the chat for me, please. See y'all, it like that. So, Yankees win. Okay, that's what's up. And let people know I'm born and raised in New York. I've been living in Virginia for 10 years, but I'm a New Yorker, and I'm still always going to be a New Yorker. And but also, well, before I continue, I'm gonna put my email in the chat. Before I continue, I do chop ups. They say, "What's chop up?" It's not an interview. You chop it up. We on the darkest round table. We have a conversation. So that means that you can ask me questions about me. That is a chop up. And hopefully, Storm Snowman, you can come to my channel, do a chop up. You can chop with me on my channel. What I'm just doing, you just send me an avatar or send me a picture and do pre-record, let people know that you're gonna come on my side, do a chopper with me. That's it. But here's my I want you Snowman, I want you to take down my email and also. Oh, thank you. Just take down my email, and anybody else take down my email too. Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But I'm glad that you came here. I'm glad that you came because you're cooking for life. I'm BK for life. You know what I mean? And but like he always, my second brother always knew my vision, knew my broader vision. I was always good talk about music. I was always good talk about sports. I could break any sport down scientifically, any sport. And we always like tell me what you do that. Yeah, no doubt. Let's go. Exactly. Let's go. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to the Boogie Down Bronx. Malik X, what's good? Thanks for coming. And you see it it's flashing. So anybody that wants to donate, it's flashing. It's Cash App is $ capital JT 53000, or or now I brought back on my PayPal is paypal.me/JT Black 53. Yeah, yeah. You know what I do, but yeah, I appreciate that. Go more on that pause, Snowman. I really want to talk about why the Islanders, when we were talking about NHL dynasties, we never really talk about the Islanders, and I want to talk about that. But I want to save that when you do a chop up with me and stuff like that. I do because I think that Islanders, they one of the few. I put like this: me from being New York, I think they one of the first franchise. I believe that they won the Stanley Cup within 10 years. They came into existence in the early 70s and the late great Al Albert, and then the Islanders kept on stacking, and they run back in the early 80s. Okay. Yeah, let me know. But let me know. Do you have my email? If you have my email, let me know. Hit me up. And then eventually, like in 80, I think 84. I mean, that's when Edmonton, they beat the Islanders because Edmonton was knocking on the door, but the Islanders keep on was doing it, and then the Islanders was always knocking on the door, and then you got the Philadelphia Flyers, you got the Expos, and, they was like knocking them off, but I do, but I just that's when I used to talk to my brother about it, and so. Yeah, and then I talk about different things too, Snowman. We can talk about anything. I want to I talk sports, politics, and everything. So, yeah, and but that's the conversation I used to have with my brother. He always ask me, "Oh yeah, what you think about the team?" Like, yeah, you ever think what the podcaster and everything? Okay, okay, let me check it out. Hold on, family. Okay, then we gonna set up the chopper too, brother. But my brother was always Reg. What's going on? Thanks for coming. Well, my brother, he was always the one that believed in my. I ain't gonna say my late parents didn't. They did, but I had quite a few hidden talents, and my brother was seeing it. And so, we talk about records, that meant to me. I know the year and the time change and the stuff. What does it mean? It's my genre is the sounds of Philadelphia. Gamble Huff, Tom Bell, and the early pioneers. I always talk about them because they meant to me. They talked about social issues, but they ain't talking about not just for us five people, but globally, and a lot of people had sampling them and everything. And so, he always encouraged me, "What you talk about that?" So she stays asleep. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna hit you up. And that's another brother right there, from Brooklyn. She stays asleep. Thank you for always being there, even though you're younger than me. But thank you, to hear my counsel, you know. And And that's what it's all about, my brother. It's all about counsel. It's all about be a man and hold people accountable, not just men but women. And you always like, hey, you end of the day, you're a man. You are a man. And also Snowman and the rest of everybody else, she Stacy, that's my day one brother right there. In chat, I mean in the space and outside space, Yeah. Yeah, I like John Sterling, but sometimes he can go overboard though. Oh yeah, woo! Be like, yeah, you sound like a little broken hand there. He can carry, but I like John Sterling. He good. But today, my today wasn't. You know, I was talking to brother Chief Stay Sleep, and I was dragging it. I was talking. I was doing shopping, and spirit was dragging, and so today I got some cold cuts. He got some ham, got some pepper ham. He was like pepper ham, so let me try some pepper ham, and I got some white cheese, and he always like me. He always like I make my sandwich and stuff like that. So um, but mm, we always talk about spirituality. We was raised at Jehovah's Witness, so we had that belief in we put God first and everything, and also we talk about politics. And yeah, what's up, nephew? What's up, nephew? Thank you, man. You always like sometimes when he talk to me, when he's like, yo, but but he always encouraged me like be a leader. Be a leader. Not everybody gonna see what you see, but just put it out there. And I remember that was like playing a basketball game, right? It's somewhere in Brooklyn. I totally forgot what it was. Yeah, all right. Yeah, tell the family. Let me know you got. I sent something back to your email. But peace to you and your family, Snowman. I want y'all to go subscribe. Everybody in the chat, please. These are great channels. Mike Big Bosses, Snowman in the morning, 8 a.m. Okay. Hope I be up, but I'll be up. I'll be there, and we're gonna set it up for tomorrow. That's his channel. So, if you want to, the rest of y'all can post your channels in the chat. Post your channels in the chat. If not, just let me know. I go post it for y'all. And but he was always encouraging. When it comes to fights and everything. I was like kind of big. They try to jump me and everything. Bring people like that ain't happening. You know what I mean? Like I say, he was shorter than me, and he had respect. He had that respect. So she stay asleep. You could. Matter of fact, I know. So I remember it was one time. This is the first time I'm telling you this. It was one time. He was dealing with this young lady. It's like for right after he got divorced, and as we was at the house, man, you hit her, man. I said, man, I didn't hit her. I didn't hit her. You know what I mean? I didn't. You did. I said, come on, why you lie about it like that? So he was running the smile for everything, And what happened was, at that time, I let's say that I was going through a lot, so I had the hood mindset, and he was running his mouth. Guy, you ain't touching him. He trying to talk to you. So we said, yeah, I remember. I see, and I, you know, being special as a stigma, I remember I used to see you. I said, oh, I remember you. Okay. I remember he years ago from that he snuck punched me, make me hit my head. You know what I'm saying? So I snapped. Only I just know that outside the door, I had his neck, and I lift. He was big. I lift him, and I had my thumb on the Adam's apple, and I took him. And when he grabbed it, like he said, "This ain't worth it," and he was blacking out. And I remember the time that he sucker punched me, and I hit my head, and he laughed at me. And I remember he kicked me, and other people kicked me. And I blacked out for a few seconds. I had the Adam's apple, I had his neck, and I had it. So what's up now? What's up now? And he did like, no, it ain't worth it. Drop that fool. Then he dropped and I kick him right in his face. Okay, there's many times I'm telling y'all, and I'm not just saying, there's many times I could have caught a charge. You said, nah, it ain't worth it. Because people understand as a heterosexual man, especially a black man, when the people keep picking on you, you gonna snap. That's when God comes in. That's what God surrounded people by. So you don't have to worry about getting into um, stuff like that. So it's just a lot, you know. I think of stuff like that. There are times that he was there, even though there are times that he should have been there more, but he couldn't. You know, and like I say, at that time, you know, you know, I was there, and hold on, family, hold on, and so and also we used to talk about. I remember one time, it was him and my older brother. That's the one when I left from New York. He took me in. Older brother took me in, and he said, "Yo, let's go to Coney Island." I ain't going. At the time, I was living in Queens, so I had my own place. Then he put my brother on the phone. He said, "Come on, man, let's go to Coney Island. You can get here. Yeah, I can get here. Don't worry about it. I'll put you in the cab. We put you in the cab. We had a ball, man." I said, "Where you at?" We had Coney Island already. I said, "Well, it's gonna take me time." And where I live at in Queens from Coney Island, that's like a 3 hour ride. But I ended up getting up there I ended up got there within 2 hours. And we had so much fun. That was back in the early 90s. Man. We had so much fun. And I would just step back because at the time they was like, when it happens. But I was like back then looking at them, I was so happy they got along, play on. What you ain't putting? Nah, I just want to, observe. That's one of the best times I had. And it was crazy. It was like, wow. And I remember that day when they called me, that was like, they called me. I was like maybe 3 or 4 o'clock afternoon. And though I was a rush, so I left like 4, got there like maybe some 6. And we stayed there. They was there already Coney Island for like 3 hours before that. So we trying to get to you and everything. That's why I had a 3-8 pager, and then it wasn't really working all that good. So, but that's another story. And we got there, we stayed, I got the 6. We stayed out there till like about 7 o'clock that Saturday morning. And we ended up having breakfast together. We rode, I mean, my brother had a car. My older brother had a car at the time, so we went to the city. We had breakfast together, and he took my older brother home. I mean, my older brother took my poor home. I have my second older brother, and then he took me home, and he said, "We're gonna do this again." But we did a few times, but at that time, a lot of us, we was doing our own thing. So, my brother was having babies, so that's that. But I miss those times. And he the one named me J Bone. Yeah, he said, "What's up, J Bone? J Bone." And I said, so he gave me that name when I was 8, 7, 8, something like that. And I said, "Well, you promise me that you the one gonna call me J Bone?" He said, "I promise you that." And after that, he would call me J Bone. He called me Jerry, Jer, so like that. My second sister Gail, she called me, "What's up, Jer? How you doing?" And then I had a sister named Vanessa, and I know that y'all hear me at times, that I wasn't close to my family, and at that time I wasn't. I wasn't really. I got your message. Thank you. I got your message, and but at times I think I feel that the family unit is breaking down. As human beings, a human family too, but I'm talking about us as a people, and you gotta check on that person, especially if they live by themselves. There's people, oh, you live, but you live with your kids. Oh, you live with that person. You have that, but how about person like I don't. This is what I have, y'all. You know, and I feel that it's very important to do this tonight to keep his memory going. You know, despite having heard from my niece almost a year, I hope everything's all right. I've been praying for her and everything. And sometimes death do things to people. They're supposed to make you aware to be closer to family. And sometimes it's just negative people, just be around negative people that, oh, you shouldn't do it like that. But, they probably have problems with their lost ones, but they gone. They gone. And, but I'll just always say this, that just do your part, you know, do your part and let the righteous chips fall. And, so I always would create, dressing. I never so I started dressing like one time I had a baseball cap. Matter of fact, the job that he had, they had like dress casual. So my suits and stuff was small and everything. So I had like a shirt, had it out with some shoes, some jeans and some nice shoes stuff, and I just rocked. I had a Mets hat, all blue. But hey, people like, hey, but they let me in. People knew me. I knew the union. Heads and everything. So it wasn't no problem to get in. And everything. But they said, man, look at Jake. That boy is. And my brother, he said, look at you. He gave me a big hug. He said, that's my brother. They said, man, look at him. All by creating. Then I step back. Hey, what's going on, G? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, G? Brother GP? Brother George Pay? George Pay? No, I can't call you GP. That's go Professor. I call you Jordan. Brother Page in the building. Thanks for coming. And and he always makes sure let me know that I'm a star. That I'm saying that I am somebody. You know? How many family members today can say that? No? How many people can say that? They willing to like, and you know, my second oldest brother, he was very popular. He was very popular. You know, women loves him. Yeah, women. But he always sad here about that. Very sorry here about that. And so always like no matter what, he could be mad at me. That's my brother right there. You hear what he talking about? All right. You'd be like, okay. It's hard. It's hard. God always gonna advocate for you when you reach out for it. God will advocate for you. So what? It's not that I rely on his strength in it because we gotta have that inner strength in ourselves too. That is very important. When you don't have that person that you can talk to, that they can say one sentence, I can say one half, he finish it, and vice versa. It's hard. No, so if y'all had, if you, any family member that you have, if you have a misunderstanding, if you can make it up, do it. Just do it. And then if they don't want to, it's okay. At least you did. And I just feel that I want to do this because I want y'all to know more about my brother that I told y'all last year. You know, that's very important. You know, very important. Very important. No, that's why, as a man, as a grown heterosexual man, that is African descent. That's why I say do whatever you can, be stand against the system, because the system was never really on our side. There are some men be thinking the system on their side, but they gonna get fooled one way or the other. Don't let the system take away what you are, man. And that's my brother. He always got his system in his own way. Nah, I'm a grown man. You not gonna talk to me and treat me like this. You know, used to get some pushback over that. You know what I mean? And now I learned that from my older brother too. And as always, shout out to my brother Mark Wallace. That's all I know. Stand up as a man and be right. Stand up that I coined the righteous chip. Knowing that you stand for what's right and help others. That's what he talk about. His way, he did it differently. My way, I did it differently, but the same path. And it's very important. Even women too. Stop listening to the system. Because breaking us apart. If you know that women do not want to get better, stay away. Men, if you know men don't want to get better and they're not willing to fight for your existence, stay away. Stay away. You can have a disagreement, still fight for the fact, and still fight for the rights, right? You can do that. That was my brother. Let's find a common ground to defeat the system. And that's what it's all about. He was a New Yorker, so he loved the Knicks. He's a Yankee fan. I like the Mets and Yankees, you know. And he always said, hey, man, we gotta go to the baseball game together. I said, let's go to the baseball game together. Yeah. Again, anybody that wants to donate is my channel. Donate. My channel is Underrated Darkness. And Cash App is $ capital JT 53000. Or I do have a PayPal account. It's paypal.me/JTBlack53. Yeah. But sometimes family can get you killed too. Gotta be careful of that. Also made my late second oldest brother, we talk about that. And very important. It is. And so when I coordinate this, this is me. Let me stand up. That's why I stand up. You know what I mean? Let me stand up. Let me pull this back a little bit. Oh, sorry. And up, out and everything. Got some jeans, some shoes and everything. Hey, that's my style. That's my style. It's JT style. No one grinder style. BK Boss style. That's what it is. All by creation. And that's who he was raised. And when I was putting it on everything, I was like, it was a certain sadness, but it was certain happiness with it. Because I know if my brother would have been here, he'd say, yeah, I like that. He even liked me, like I came up, like had a sweater, tie on one time, had my hat. That was doing a podcast. Called me. He said, I like that. Yeah. He said, look at Jay Bones styling on, I always want to be different, you know. That's me, you know. No, with no, with you know, within the parameters, of course, you know. But that's who it was, you know. Yeah, and I remember one time, he picked me up. We used to play this. It was this big gym in Staten Island named Cromwell. They not there no more. But most of everybody like New York City come there, and with the New York City, so it's a big gym, big gym. It's got nine on each side, full courts, and my time they was like talking. Oh yeah, your brother can't play this and that, you know, like that. And my brother told me, he said, "Hey man, what you doing?" And so he met up and everything. This was you know, my great grandmother passed. So he finally got the apartment, you know. He bought the ball and I was bouncing it and everything. And I was like, I was in, you know, well rounded warriors mindset. And we used to play the full court. We beat them. They said, let's play full court. So it's me, my brother, and I think my older brother, yeah, he came out, he played, and two other guys, and we beat them like we almost won like by eight straight. They just give me the ball, and I was doing it. Yo, let me tell you, when I was doing it, and then I didn't know we played for some money, and it was like, yeah, so the other two guys, they got a little share, but they wasn't really part of it. They got a little share, and I kind of find out I make some money like. If I had, like, you know, it's don't see it till you get old. Nah, I'm just want to get a house. So I took the train home, and I think it was $700. I said, wow. So I said, wow, I ain't know. And so also he was the one mate that called to let me know that my younger brother passed November 8th, 2019. I know that was a hard call too, was. But I can say this that he wants me to grow. You always want me to stand for what's right. Don't be a punk about it. And to understand that as long as you do your part in righteous, you have a place to grow and people will respect you. Now, there's gonna be the people, and I ain't talking about everybody, just a few. You get a few. But I just want to thank y'all to participate in this. Already say what I have to say. And I miss you, brother. Miss you. And I'm not gonna stop to always fight for righteousness, stand up for the truth. Because that's what I know. That's what I know, and that's what I do. And the ones that are heterosexual out here, be careful. All by manipulation and always try to get over. You know? But thank y'all so much on behalf of my channel. The Honorary Doc is yours truly, the BK Black Balls. And this is the end of today. Makes 1 year that my second oldest brother passed. And I love you. And I love you too. Share if you please share your channels to other people in the chat. You do that, all right? Again, anybody that wants to donate, it's flash up there. Hey, good look. That's my channel, The Darkness. You can cash at me, $ capital JT 53000. Also got a PayPal. It's paypal.me. PayPal.me/JTBlack53. So, you know what that means? Have a good night. Thank y'all. This one is Ghost.